house when they were kids. It probably wasn't too appropriate, but it has a chorus that just rolls right along. So it's about a bandit. Step up, boys, and listen to my song. I'll sing it to you right, but you might sing it wrong. Song about a man called OTTO Wood. I can't tell you all, but I wish I could. He stepped in a pawn shop a rainy day, and then he had a quarrel with the clerk, they say. He pulled his pistol and struck fatal blows. This is the way the story goes. OTTO, why didn't you run? OTTO's done dead and gone. OTTO Wood, why didn't you run when the sheriff pulled out that 44 gun? They spread the news as fast as they could, but they couldn't serve a warrant on OTTO Wood. The jury said murder in the second degree, and the judge passed sentence to the penitentiary. They put him in the pen, but it done no good, for it wouldn't hold the man they called OTTO Wood. It wasn't very long till he stepped outside, pulled a gun on the guard, and said, "Take me for a ride." OTTO, why didn't you run? OTTO's done dead and gone. OTTO Wood, why didn't you run? The sheriff pulled out that 44 gun. Well, the second time they caught him was away out west. In the hold-up gang, he got shot through the breast. They brought him back, and when he got well, they locked him down in a dungeon cell. He was a man that would not run, for he always toted a 44 gun. He loved the women and he hated the law, and he just wouldn't take nobody's jaw. OTTO, why didn't you run? OTTO's done dead and gone. OTTO Wood, why didn't you run when the sheriff pulled out that 44 gun? Well, he rambled out west and he rambled all around till he met two sheriffs in a southern town. They said, "OTTO, step to the way, for we've been expecting you every day." He pulled a gun and then he said, "Make a crooked move and you both fall dead. Better crank up your car and get me out of town." But a few minutes later he was graveyard bound. OTTO, why didn't you run? OTTO's done dead and gone. OTTO Wood, why didn't you run? The sheriff pulled out that 44 gun. OTTO, why didn't you run? OTTO's done dead and gone. OTTO Wood, why didn't you run? The sheriff pulled out that 44 gun. We should say that we're in a band. We have two other fellows that play with us a lot, and well, we're in a couple bands, but the main one that we use autoharp and singing with is called Mountain Fling, and we do have a couple of CDs back there of them. Jim Lloyd that lives in Rural Retreat and Eddie Ogle that lives in Roanoke. We've been playing together for over 20 years. Is that, and so when we play that OTTO Wood and Jim is butt picking, I have to always say, "Now, not too fast, Jim, not too fast." He'll get going, and I can't get all those words in because it's got quite a few words. But we really enjoy playing with them, and they're great musicians in their own right too.